Hello and welcome to another new episode of Learning Simplified. And today in this tutorial, in this concern, we will be learning about importing images and working on with the images into our project. So stay tuned. Of this tutorial is to create a definite vector image into our Inkscape document. Now if we first of all zoom in, we can see that practically the image is been pixelated. This is due to the fact that this cat image, it is a raster image. So whenever we are practically maximizing zooming in property, we can see that definitely the image will be pixelated after some certain dimension and nothing could be visible into our naked eye. So the first thing all we need to do, we need to turn this image into a vector image. So we are now selecting this pen tool and let's select this individual cat image out of its background. So let's start. At any point, if found unsuitable, then press the backspace button. You can see that the node is immediately gone. And another thing, this individual portion here, this node, it practically has some extensions, both these arms right over here. These are practically controllers. So whenever we wish to change the angular part, we may use points right over here. But right now, let's first end up what we have initiated. There it goes. All I'm doing here practically, I'm just holding up the left mouse button while I'm making all those curves right over here. There it goes. Still the process is going on. You may keep any part or you may discard it, whatever you wish. But the point here is we want the outline figure of this individual cat image right over here. Press backspace if you are not satisfied with this nodal position right over here and switch back, fall back. There it goes. And another thing, this is what I would like to tell you, that whenever you encounter this kind of problem that is due to mishandling with my keypad right over here, it is being selected once and you might be thinking right now that we have lost the opportunity, we have practically kept it unfinished, but this is not the case in practicality. Whenever this kind of mishap happens, get back to your pen tool and you can see that all those nodes are right back into your project. These nodes will appear whenever the created path here is been selected. So you can see that the last node position where you had left off, it has been right now highlighted. So all we need to do, we need to get back to it, and once this red box appears, we need to click on it and we are right back on track. We can see that we can practically initiate from the same position where we had left it off. So we are starting once more. Press space, scroll up to the top of this image. There it goes. Let's press this minus button into keypad to have a check what is going on. Okay, it's all right. Press plus to zoom in onto your keypad and then press backspace to delete the nodes. Those are useless into this particular case. So we have selected this outline. There it goes. Press backspace if you are not satisfied with this node position. Fall back and start anew. There won't be any problem with it. So we can see that the outline has been selected right over here. Now if we move on this image, we can see that the cat outline is present here. the very first thing that we are going to do, we are going to take some little bit of depth from here, and we will be taking off this ear. So this is what we are going to do the next. Hit enter once you have selected this path. Take this outline from here. Handle to cusp node, we do not wish to enable our snapping option right over here, so we'll be switching it off. Take this ear shape from here. In the similar fashion, we may choose to work on these eyes. There it goes. Hit enter, and we can see that the eye is being created, and we might use this lens here, or there might be an alternate path here. Instead of this one, we may use this circle. There it goes. Opacity, change it in this manner. So everything is fine, everything is under control. Now let's try to move this original cat image, and we can see that a vector representation of this original cat image is being created right over here. So all we need to do, we need to delete this original image from here, and the next thing that we are going to do, we are going to fill color into this cat's image. So we need to select this individual image here, and next from this bottom color palette we need to select the cat color that we wish to impose on, and we can see that we have filled this cat color right over here. And another thing, all we need to do, we need to select all those extra lines or curves, those we have created into our document. So we are practically selecting them all, and in the next case we are pressing Ctrl G, and now we can see that if we move this image in or out, everything remains in a definite group, and an original image is turned into its vector form. In the similar process, we may choose alternative color, we may impose additional colors into it to bring on some flavors, but the point is, in the very first case, all we need to check, if we now move in, we can see that the cat image which has been created from its raster version, now we got here this vector format. Now if we press Ctrl D, we can see duplicated version of the same image is being created right over here. All we can do, we may first of all enhance it a little bit, and we can see that we have practically created a duplicated version of the same image, of the same cat image that we are using right over here. In the next case, if we send this cat at the bottom, we can see that we are practically able to create a shadow of the same image that we have created, of the same cat image that we had created. We have practically added some depth to our image. We may readjust the position of the cat to maintain this thing, to maintain this depth. And now for this bottom image part, and we can see that for this bottom image, bottom cat image, we now make usage of this blur action to add some depth into the image that we have created. So this is how we may turn any raster images into a vector one. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next one, we will be knowing how to trace a bitmap image and how to impose some colors into it. So hope you guys have liked this tutorial. If you guys have liked this tutorial, then do not hesitate to hit that red subscribe button down below. Hope to see you guys in our next tutorial. Till then, bye.